What's up, guys? 2014 Maxima right here, V6. We got a Misfire cylinder 4. The code, I did scan it. Let me turn on my lights here. Those are the lights. I got a video on that. So the code on this baby is cylinder 4 Misfire, P0304 detected. We need to figure out where is this cylinder 4 and what we're gonna do about it. The car is doing it's shaking. I'm gonna start it up and let you guys feel it. And also cylinder 4 is right in the middle here. So cylinder 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, I'll show you that on the computer and then we'll work on it. So we're gonna change 3 plugs on 1 ignition coil. If there's oil inside that ignition coil, that means obviously your coil itself, the valve cover gasket itself is bad. But anyways, let's start up this vehicle and see how it feels. So it's gonna be shaking. That's what it's gonna be doing. We can also swap the coils, okay, and we'll try that, okay? So we can determine just by swapping the coils. Misfire should change. So first we'll start up the car. Okay, let me get up in here. So the engine is shaking. The check engine is flashing when you're driving. So let me see if I put it to drive, it might start to flash. But when you're really driving, it can feel a heavy misfire. So the service engine soon flashes. So we're gonna just kind of shut this off. You do feel in the exhaust it's doing boom, 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 boom. Anyways, we're gonna go under the hood and we're gonna do a swap the coil test first. But let's start up the engine. So I'm gonna go get my 10mm and open this cover up right here. So you can see the engine is shaking, it's misfiring. You can literally see it vibrating. Okay, camera's not gonna pick up. So I'm gonna remove 10mm and 10mm. And cha-chang, we got our electric impact. Make sure nothing falls inside the board when we change the plugs. So the customer doesn't want to start from here and then move on. So right here's our coil. If we remove this coil, the engine will continue to shake. Okay, there you go. No difference here. So this coil is dead. I'm gonna shut off the engine and we'll swap these 2 coils and see if the misfire goes here. So if I remove this, engine is gonna shake heavy, but with this one, no difference. So let me swap the coils, but I gotta shut off the engine. Okay, so let's do that. And then we'll start up the engine again. But I'm gonna disconnect this. Make sure you mark your coils when you're doing this. I wish I had a third hand. So let's remove this. Come on. Okay, so let's take this off. Let's take this off. What we're gonna do is we're gonna simply just take this coil, swap it. So we already know there's no oil, so that's a good sign there. So we're gonna swap it here, okay? So the misfire will change to different cylinder. So we don't need to tighten these bolts, but I'm gonna just get them in there for the heck of it. We're gonna connect this now, and we're gonna connect this. We'll start up the engine. We're gonna disconnect this and watch. We're gonna feel the misfire, unless there's something else like cylinder itself is bad, no compression, or if the plug is bad. But I like to change the plugs. Okay. So we still got a misfire, but what we're gonna do now is we're gonna disconnect this coil now, and the engine's probably gonna make a big difference here. There you go. See that? And the misfire has changed. Come on. So no difference on this cylinder, okay? So this coil is definitely bad, and that's how you determine which cylinder has a misfire It's called the coil swap test. All you do is swap the coils from one cylinder to another. So we already know this was cylinder 4. Okay, if this doesn't resolve your issue, the plug could be the issue, cylinder itself could have lost compression, or your injector could be bad. Those are possibilities. And okay, we're gonna order the pieces and do this job. So we got our parts here. 3 plugs, 1, 2, 3, and we got the ignition coil there. I'll show you the part numbers. I'll read them out to you guys. So again, I got my 14mm socket there, and I'm doing my videos in new style. Hopefully they come out good. Got a head mount. So ignition coil C00003. This is the only one I could get my hands on. This is what it looked like inside the box. And it comes in a smaller package. Okay, high touch. Okay, so once these bolts are out and everything is out, you cannot drop nothing inside. Okay, so we disconnected this, we got that out. So remember, we swapped the coil, so this is the bad coil now, so dispose of that. So if these coils wiring is long enough, I am gonna stick the coil back to the same position. And if the wiring is long enough, you can just swivel it up. But other than that, just remove the connector, pull the coil, no oil, good. So I am gonna use my electric ratchet today to remove these babies. So 14mm socket, and that doesn't feel good. There it is. That's loose. Okay, so I'm gonna do it by hand now, just to get them all loose. And I did not like that type of way for me to take this out. So I'm gonna go walk over here. I'm gonna go grab my magnet from up here. Whoop, there it goes. We're gonna come back. Oh, that one's, they're not loose yet. That's why I like my electric impact there. It's faster and better. So these plugs, old, gone, done, bada bing, bada boom, get out of here. That one's still not loose. What the hell is going on today? That's gone. Okay, they're definitely like sitting sideways. This one looks kind of, see that yellow thing right there? That gives me a sign that this has been there for a long time. Here's another one. They all go there. So the gapping, first of all, no antices. See this shiny coating it got? That's made for a reason, okay? 0.004 of an inch. Take these plugs, slowly get them in there. Don't just throw them in there. Make sure there's no dirt and debris in there. Nothing's gonna fall in there. These are pre-gapped, so some things I don't need to worry about. Okay, and if you want to torque these plugs, you're going down to like 14.5 foot-pound. But mechanic knows what he's doing with his hand. There you go. So I am gonna tighten these by hand, okay? I'm not gonna use no power tools, nothing like that, okay? And you always want to get the thread in there by hand. You don't want to use any power tools. All right, so hand tight. Ah, feels good. Hand tight. Feels good. Ah, my camera is kind of falling, so I have to get another mount. Nothing will work. What are we gonna do? Let me tighten this last one, and then we'll put make sure they're all tight, okay? And then we'll do it manually with the coils. Okay, got them all in, so we're gonna put this in. They're all tight, okay? Make sure they're all tight. So we're gonna put the new coil on cylinder number 4, where the original Misfire was at. And we're gonna connect this. Make sure you hear a click on the connector, because if you don't, that means they're not in. So this baby got, so I did recommend customer the back plugs, but that's on him, because that's a whole new ball game right there. And there you go. Sometimes these things just snap off, so make sure you put your 2 bolts in. 3 bolts, not 2, 3 bolts. And after that, you put your cover in, but make sure you test it first, and there should be no misfire. So anyway guys, we're gonna end this video here. I'm sure there is no misfire. You do need to reset the light. This car did have an ERAP code, so the check engine will come on unless this customer decide to fix rest of the issues. So anyways, thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.